All right, hey guys, I gotta do this. Gotta do it. Taking a little departure today. You know I'm a sports card guy, but in the bigger picture, we are in the trading card and collectible universe, and I've never seen madness like what's going on right now with people trying to get their hands on this particular box of cards. So I had to get myself one. If you have no interest in watching me open some Pokemon cards today, I entirely understand. Just come back tomorrow. We'll be back to sports cards as usual, I promise. If you are a Pokemon enthusiast, please stay tuned. It should be entertaining. And if you're just curious like me, join me as we see what the heck is in these. So these just released in the last 2 weeks. They are not only sold out, but they're even canceling pre-orders because the retail stores can't get their hands on what they were supposed to. There are lines multiple times a day, Target, Walmart, and GameStop. People waiting for the shelves to get stocked. There are many physical altercations happening in stores, and there's plenty of videos out there if you want to look it up. I was not lucky enough to find this in the store, although I tried. I did buy it on the secondary, which I try not to do too often, but every once in a while I got to do it. It's just the reality we live in. I'll share the story of the guy who sold it to me. He even witnessed a physical altercation to get these very cards. So, what's inside one of these? This is the Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer Box. And there are a few formats of this coming out. There's a binder, there's bundles of packs, which I think aren't out yet. But this kind of seemed to be the one that's jumping out the most to me. So we get 9 booster packs. We get a promo card. We get 65 card sleeves. That's pretty cool. When do we ever get those in the sports card world? 45 TCG Energy cards, Player's Guide, dice, flipper, condition markers, box to hold everything. They kind of give you everything you need, huh? All in one. Beautiful. And by the way, these are $50 retail, but they are really on average going for $100, at least $100. I've seen them go as much as into the multiple hundreds, depending on probably where you live and how desperate you are to get one. So that's where they're at price-wise. And the only discouraging thing is that people are all talking about how the pull rates, as they call them, are not very good. In other words, it's very tough to hit the rare and most collectible cards that you want. But they're out there, and we love a hunt. I don't know if they're going to print this to the moon or not, but just the way it's going right now, I don't see a time where these ever are going to be easy or cheap to get a hold of. I don't see it personally. Just like Prism football. It doesn't matter if it's 6 months from now, people are still going to be, they see them on the shelves, they're going to empty them into their carts. All right, we're inside the box, everybody. It's exciting for me. And this video is going to be a sports card collector opening Pokemon cards for the very first time. I'll put that in the title. All right, so we got our player's guide here. We're not going to get into all that, but if you didn't know, Pokemon is a game you can actually play. Similar, I could compare it to, like, say, our Monopoly NBA or WNBA. There's actually a game you can play with those cards, but very rarely do people actually play the game with those. But there are people that get together and play Pokemon. So here's an extensive list. I'm definitely not going to go through all these, but just a few mentions since we landed on it. There are gold cards. Those are going to be rare. Those are going to be exciting. There are cards called Master Ball and Pokeball. Master Ball is pretty rare. Some of the big names that jump out: Umbreon, Espeon. There is something called a God Pack, which essentially means you're getting a pack that is just loaded with good, rare stuff. Very, very rare. And apparently that typically was only found in the Japanese version of this, not in the English version. So we're at a rare time. I did watch a video of a guy getting a God Pack, so that's pretty exciting. I would love for us to have God Packs in the sports card, wouldn't you? Nice box. And I just have to say, the artwork on Pokemon is really nice. I mean, those are some nice looking cards. We have some cool looking sports cards out there, but it's tough to compete with with the Pokemon design. Even the box is like pretty cool. And save the box, because that's where you're gonna keep everything. Or you could. Here's our game pieces. Excuse me while I open this without damaging anything. There's a lot going on in these. By the way, I'll take this time to mention I just reached 5,000 subs. Thank you all so much for getting me up here. Amazing. We were just at 4,000. So I'll be doing a 5,000 sub giveaway in the next couple days. Stay tuned for that. It'll be in the title of the video. I do regular giveaways, so if you're new to the channel, keep your eyes out. Very regular giveaways. All right, here's our packs. Should be 9, right? This is gonna be the promo. And these are gonna be our 45 cards. Let's take a look at these sleeves. It's pretty cool. So it's got the artwork on the back, nice looking, and then it's, you know, it's a sleeve. That's pretty cool. I mean, when do you ever see that? You can tell me if that's normal. By the way, anyone who does know about Pokemon who watches this, feel free to jump in. I have no idea what I'm talking about, really. I did watch quite a few videos and tried to do some research, but it's a lot. You can't understand Pokemon, you know, even in a few hours. So feel free to, you know, if I hit the rarest card ever, let me know. All right, and then let's check these out. Just because we got to open everything. These are going to be, we'll just whiz through these. The 45 TCG energy cards. And I don't see people really spending much time on these. So I'm going to assume this is more for playing the game. Looks like you get a few, you know, things, different colors, variations inside the circle, which I learned is how we identify a master ball if we do get one of those. There's a little ball with an M on it. That's your master ball. All right, let's check this one out. What I understand, we call this the promo card. The promo cards. Also, people kind of whiz through these. All right, so just first card here. Beautiful design, you know, foily, reckless charge, boosted evolution. With Eevee. Oh, another card looking for Evolution with the character Eevee. Redeem your rewards. And then we get our actual cards here. So, you know, kind of neat for what that's worth. All right, guys, this is what you've been waiting for. Sorry it took me a few minutes to get to this, but I had to explain what was going on, especially to my usuals, sports cards guys who may know nothing about this. Here we go, guys. Prismatic evolutions. And I will take all these cards after I open them and do some research and figure out what it is that I have here. All right, we're starting things off with Goldeen. I'm not going to read everything off for you, but I will show everything. Hoot Hoot. Dragon Bird. Techno Radar. We'll find cards that are trainers, easily identifiable there. Festival Grounds. There are also variations of, you'll see like there are common cards, more uncommon cards, rare card, rarer cards, identified by amount of stars that are on them. Fur Coat. Carmine. There's an Eevee X. I think that might be something decent. You guys can tell me. Eevee X. Pretty cool. It says basic on top, so maybe not. But I know the name Eevee. We see Eevee, we like that. And a redemption. All right, one pack down, everybody. This is fun for me. I was gonna do this anyways. I figure I might as well film it. I saw a couple sports cards guys open these who also don't usually do Pokemon. And by the way, if you are a Pokemon, maybe you don't even care for sports cards. You're just watching this because you're a Pokemon guy or girl. Good for you. It's cool stuff. You collect stuff and open stuff just the same way that we do the sports cards. And here at Black Blake Rips, we like to include all of the sports, all of the people. Festival grounds again. Just last week we did soccer, football, baseball, hockey, women's basketball, and men's basketball. We're doing it all. Briar. Got something really shiny coming up here. We like that. Sneasel. What is this? Hydrapple EX. See, I mean, if it were me, I would see this card and think, this looks like a special card. Hydrapple. And then we got one of these, the game cards there in the back. All right, one more down. It would seem that probably the better cards are more towards the back of the pack, are they? Is that right? Green Tusk. Professor Sada. Something a little shiny here. Hippopotamus. Not to be confused with hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. Black Belt's Training. I've seen that card quite a few times. Knockdown. And Basic Energy on the back. Looks like you get quite a few of those cards to scan. All right, let's keep it moving. By the way, coming up, I'm not sure how many people on my channel will follow through with this with me, but coming up, waiting on my Prism Megas to come. Probably when I get my Prism Megas, I will do the giveaway on that video. And I don't have a plan otherwise. I actually got some, there's another black belt. I got some Prism Baseball, but I feel like people really aren't excited about that product for some reason. So let me know if you do want to see Prism Baseball. I'm going to do it regardless. I just don't know if I'm going to share the video. Hippodon. Another friendly fella from the hippo world. Janine's Secret Art. What is her secret art? You could probably read this and find out. I'll do my research and I will know by the end of the night what her secret art is. Fezandipity. Nice little dragon action going on there. I like that. You know what I think with Pokemon cards, just like sports cards, the thing that should really matter is just, you have the card, do you like it? When you look at it, do you think, I like this card? Does it mean something to you? You like the artwork? You like the design? It shouldn't all be based on the rarity that we create for ourselves and what we decide is valuable and what isn't. But it's the world we live in again. There's Eevee. I think that Eevee EX one might be decent. Bronzog. Ogre's Mask. different here. But you on the green foil, that's a pretty card. Arcgaludon. I'm definitely going to pick up my favorites of these, and Iron Boulder, and make a little, case them up, and I'll put them in my sleeves that I got. I know this isn't the fastest video, but I watched quite a few videos on these cards, and I didn't see everyone had a good, at least 5-minute or more explanation of what was in here. They took their time going through. There's a lot to talk about, so I don't feel too bad. Generally, I try to be light speed fast. Screamtail. Monkey Dory. Oh, so the guy that I bought these from, it's like what he does, which I really don't love. Or a big part of what he does. Regigigas. Regigigas. Glaceon. I've seen that name. I know we like Umbreon, Espeon. I'm gonna put that one in the possible good stack here. But he goes and buys stuff, just combs Targets and Walmarts, buys stuff and resells them. So every day he's combing the stores, he's buying these boxes, and he's reselling them for like double the price, basically. He said when he bought these, he was like 45 minutes away from his city, because that's the distance he travels to find them. And there were two card shop owners. There was a line of people, including 2 card shop owners, and the 2 of them had carts, and they walked up and they just started dumping everything into their carts, which is a big no-no. Some of the places have rules, some don't, but that's just a no-no, especially when there's a line of people. And then they during that, they got into a physical fight in the store. While that was going on, this gentleman walked up to their cart that was filled with Pokemon cards, grabbed 2 boxes out of the cart, out of their 20 that they had, and that's how I got this box. He said there's a video of it online. Sarasota somewhere. I'll try to find it. But I saw several videos. I saw some Costco videos of people. Techno Radar again. The Costco people put the cards out in the stack. It's like the instant it hits the ground, people just shoosh. And really, it seems like the first couple people each try to take like 10, and so there's nothing left for the rest. But every once in a while, someone will kind of grab one of their cards, or one happens to fall off, or it's just crazy. It's crazy. Boonieri. Flutter Mane. And these God packs. I did watch one video where the guy got a God pack, and I'm not entirely sure that if I had one, I would even know. I think I would. I think I could figure it out. But the chances of hitting anything good in general is very low with these cards. The chances of getting a God pack, incredibly low. Incredibly low. And I think they made a lot of this stuff because they're restocking and selling out every day at my stores. Hawk Lucha, not to be confused with Hawk Tua. Sparkling Crystal. It's kind of a neat looking card. I like it. Pokemon Tool. Hummeries. Groudon. Nice little dragon action. We like dragons. Sign me up. Sign me up, folks. All right, we got 1 pack to go, guys. Do a quick little review, and this was fun for me. I enjoyed it. I will go through these cards and look them all up and figure out what I got here, if anything. Sneasel. That'd be a good name for like your cat. Sneasel the cat. or dog. I'm going to guess if you get a God pack, it's like every card is foily to the max kind of situation. Gold foil. Dreepy. Riolu. And finally, Vaporeon. We do like the ones that end in Eon. I haven't heard this name yet, so I don't think that's as big. And we'll finish with basic energy. All right, guys. That was fun. It's too expensive. I probably won't do any more, and I can't say that, I'm sure at some point in my life I will do another round of Pokemon. Nothing against it. I put so much time, energy, and money into sports cards. I just don't have the capacity for anything more, nor would I even necessarily be able to understand all this. I can understand a quarterback, but this is pretty intense. All right, let's do a quick review. Some of what I think are the nicer cards. Vaporeon. That one get in there. Regigas. Monkey Dory. Screamtail. I didn't do the best job organizing these. Arcaludin. Budew. Pheasantpede. Glaceon. I feel like that could be something decent. I like this. I just like some of these cards. So if it was a Master Ball, this ball right here, if you can see that, would have a little M on it. I did not notice any of those, although it's entirely possible I missed something. Groudon. Sparkling Crystal. Sharp looking card. And then EVEX and Hydrapple EX. I mean, just the Eevee. I don't know, maybe something there. All right, guys, that was fun. I had to do it. I couldn't sit here every day and watch people go crazed over these cards and not eventually get one myself. So I'm glad that I did it. It was fun. Again, if you're a Pokemon person, let me know if I missed anything, or if you bought some of this, if you've gotten in any altercations trying to get it, how much you've spent, etc. For those of you that tuned into this, appreciate you watching. And like I said, 5,000 sub giveaway coming soon. It's going to be more football. I got several Prism things on order. I got some more rookies and stars on order. So the football will be coming. I'm also going to try and mix in some hockey in this week, because I know we got some hockey fans on the channel, and I have been neglecting it lately. Appreciate you guys watching. Sub if you don't already. Much love, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.